What a crowd, huh? Can you feel it? Can you feel it today? This is what makes America great, is that you are willing to come out here and support these candidates and make us take back the House of Representatives this coming November. We need your help. Let's do it. Hey. You know, I just want to say a word about Ami Bera. Nobody works harder than Ami Bera. Ami Bera will be an outstanding representative. I look forward to having him as a colleague. And I just want to say about Jose Hernandez, there's a lot more than just an astronaut, which is already quite a bit. He has started a foundation to reach out to young children, to get them interested in education, to get them to love the sciences. Jose will be an outstanding member of Congress. I'm looking forward to my two colleagues joining me next year in the 113th Congress. Let me tell you a personal story. My three kids, Michael, Wendy, and Greg, all went to the University of Davis and got their bachelor's degrees here. Now, when my oldest son, Michael, was at Davis, 9/11 happened, the tragedy of 9/11, and Michael was the one that called me and told me about the tragedy. But that day, he also decided that he would join the armed forces and serve our country because, as he said, when he was a child, he enjoyed safety and security, and he wanted all of this country, the children of this country, to enjoy safety and security in their youth. So, thank you. A few years later, Michael called me when he was in the armed forces and said, "Dad, I just received my absentee ballot in the mail, and there's no one running against the Republican congressman that sat in that district, the most anti-environmental member of Congress. Dad, I'm serving our country. I want you to step up and serve our country and give people in our district a choice." Now, what can you say when your son challenges like that? Yes, I had to do it, and I tell you what, it's been an incredible experience. I've been able to serve the members of my community and serve our country. And it's been a privilege and an honor to do so. Let me tell you about what makes me so proud to be a Democrat. We're all proud to be Democrats, right? I'll tell you what, it starts with diversity. If you saw the pictures from the National Convention, there was real, true diversity. It's a diversity of people, a diversity of ideas. And those are the ideas that are going to move our country forward. Those are the ideas that make our country great. And it's not just Silicon Valley, it's all over this great country, including the Valley, including this wonderful university. The Democratic Party is the party that stands up for the middle class, not for the wealthy that want to include lowering their taxes and taking out of our hides. We stand up for the teachers in Wisconsin. When the Republicans are trying to revile them to gain power in that state. We're the ones that stand up for the people that don't have a voice for themselves. We're the ones that stand up for the people that go to work every single day and earn those 40-hour work weeks and earn those vacations and earn the health care benefits that they've worked so hard to get. That's the Democratic Party. That's the party that I stand for, and that's the party that I'm so proud to be a part of. But it's not just that, it's protecting the environment. If you care about the environment, if you believe in global warming, if you believe in those things, you're a Democrat. And I'll tell you what, we welcome you, and we want to be a part of this great big tent called the Democratic Party. We want to create jobs. And one last thing that the Democrats are so proud of is standing up for our veterans, the men and women who have put on our uniform. Men and women who have served in combat and come home with injuries. We need to stand up for them. We need to make sure they get the opportunity to heal. We need to make sure they get the opportunity to get jobs that are out there. This is what the Democratic Party stands for. It's a great tent. I'm so proud of it. Now, what about the Republicans? What do they stand for? Well, I'll give you a clue. They want to roll back any reform on health care. They want to put 50 million people out of touch with health care. They want to roll back on women's rights, on women's access to health care, on women's choice. They want to do away with Medicare, do away with it as we know it. They want to privatize Social Security. They want to conduct a war on science. I've seen it. I'm on the Science Committee. Every single hearing is just an opportunity for them to bash the president. Boo! They will do away with the agency that monitors our environment, that monitors the climate that's changing in front of our feet. They're the party that will roll us back to the 19th century. We can't allow them that privilege. We cannot allow them to move back. One more thing. Thank you. I'm not worried. I just want to get you guys excited. And there's just one more thing I want to talk about, and that is the Sacramento Delta. You're all familiar with the Delta. It surrounds us here. The Delta supplies our farmers with fresh water and our fishermen in the coast with salmon runs. There's a movement underfoot to take the Sacramento River and divert that around the Delta and turn the Delta into a marshy, salty tide pool. There's 5 members of Congress from around here, from around the Delta communities, myself, John Garamendi, and 3 others who are standing shoulder to shoulder to prevent that from happening, and we need your help to make sure it doesn't. So speaking of the Delta, it's my privilege to introduce a friend and a colleague of mine. He's going to be your congressman in this next January, this next Congress. His name's John Garamendi. And there's no more ferocious advocate for manufacturing in America than John Garamendi. There's no more ferocious advocate, except me, standing up for our environment and making sure that we create renewable energy jobs in this country than John Garamendi. John Garamendi will protect our environment. John Garamendi has served our 42nd President of the United States as Undersecretary of the Department of the Interior. John Garamendi has served as the Lieutenant Governor and as the Insurance Commissioner, a thankless job, let me tell you. So it's my privilege, my honor, to introduce my friend, John Garamendi, and the 42nd President of the United States, William Jefferson Clinton.